Hi folks, I want to talk to you about the brand new ROST MARTIN RM1C. I won't do this as my unboxing, you'll have to watch that, but boy, this thing feels friggin' awesome. And in order to compare it, I got the Delta Gen 1, my friends, and Gen 2 that it's based on, a lot of the internals and whatnot. But this is made in Dallas, Texas, and this is not just a small version, but it has updates to the frame that I really like. So it's kind of like the 1.5, actually, if you will, because I think it will lead to it too. But let's talk about magazine compatibility. Here's a 12 rounder, and this way, the perfect first gun, actually, because it could do everything. You could deep conceal if you get creative here, and I actually have good support with my pinky, so it actually feels like, I usually hate pinky dealing. You could do really well. Fully ambi gun, and nicer mag release than on the Deltas. By the way, redesigned, nicer, but they're hidden, even though they're ambidextrous. I do not think I would ever have drop problems and slide releases and all that. So there's with the 12 round mag. He feels friggin' great with this 15 rounder there. Yes, I'm clear and empty. I'm just preparing for the first range trip. Okay, we are clear, we are empty. Boom, see that? Nice trigger. And gonna break this bad boy in. Okay, next up we got a 15 round Arex Delta magazine. Now, I'm just going to show you, and then I'm going to talk about some things and some potential warnings, and we'll see how things shake. That still feels fine to me. We got a 15 plus 2 base plate. So like a medium with the plus 2, 17 rounder here. Actually, that feels friggin' awesome. Friggin' awesome. Let me do say this, though. On their website, they have their own base plate that might look even better, and it might even be a little bit better designed for dropping from the looks of it, maybe. But they sell a 15 plus 2 extended for their RM1c, which is the 4-inch. This is a 3.6-inch, the new small. And that's only $25.50 on their website. I would definitely do that, and we'll talk more about that in a minute. Let's throw in a 17 rounder from an L. And this is just kind of giving you what the looks. What would a 15 rounder for the RM1C, their first ROST MARTIN, look like? So you could pick both up. It's going to look something like that. They will eventually probably sell the spacer just like this, so it looks as awesome as you saw earlier. Okay, so get the ROST MARTIN magazines, and I'll tell you a little bit more why in a minute. Okay, what does it look like with a straight up 17 from an L? That's what it looks like. Pretty awesome. Now, let's go to a p10C magazine, which I think is the same as the p07 and p09. I believe that whole family shares magazine, p07, p09, p10. So if you got one of those, this is 15 plus 2. This is a 17 rounder. That feels pretty good. Looks pretty wicked. What is this one? This is a 17 plus 2 from an L. I mean, if you just felt like 13's not enough and you needed 19 plus 1, so the streets and all the Glock boys, you want to look cool, especially if you're rolling in Dallas. Now, how about don't commit crime? I'm just joking here. But I mean, if you want to look like the ultimate bad boy, here you could put a 19 plus 2 on it, 21 plus 1. Here you go. Okay, now, let me say this. I ran my buddy's Delta 2 with the Delta mags and P10C style mags, P10F mags, different lengths. And fully reliable through a week-long SWAT school. No problems, even dropping them in the muddy, rainy Georgia weather. Okay, so I do think that it'll probably run the Arex magazines. I believe the RM1C will run the Arex mags maybe even more reliably. Like, you know, I'm just saying maybe not reliably enough for carry. Even if I act like they are reliably enough for carry, they probably will be at the range. But there's my disclaimer. Now, as far as the P10 magazines, I don't think they're going to damage it, but without me seeing the part on both sides of the mag release, and I'm too lazy to figure out how to take it out. There's what the magazine of an Arex in its exact same body as the Delta magazine. The follower looks the same, different color, but is slightly different. And the magazines are spring-in. But as far as the body of the magazine, so there is, let's grab the 15-rounder. There is a 15-rounder RM1S magazine, which is, I believe, the same, and I need to confirm this if the mag spring's any different with the spacer. As you can see there, it is identical body-wise, identical notches to the Arex magazines. Maybe soon you'll probably be able to just buy Arex's, like $265, just to buy the magazines or get them on sale and whatnot. There's what the CZ magazines look like. So you see the holes in the same location, but the slot isn't as tall. Now they lock in good on both Arex and the ROST Martin, but I don't know if you want to slam them hard, and I don't know if you want to do it a ton and a ton and a ton. Because if the mag release, you might be shaving some of the bit over and over again on the mag release. I don't think the wobble is going to cause a problem. Certain other pistols where you can do stuff like this, I don't think it's going to cause any feeding issues with this. So if you happen to have a P10, like, it's probably going to run. I will run this one tomorrow, but know that. And just because I'm got a good touch of the tism on the spectrum, you know, that's been caused by, well, we'll find out soon anyway, the new HHS Secretary, RFK Jr., do us well. Thank you very much. And anyway, I pulled the mag springs from both of these and this 15-rounder to compare it to, because I'm like, oh, it's going to be exactly the same. It looks the same, except guess what? The 12-rounder... even though after being compressed, looking at kind of the V coils, the 12-rounder had like 3 more V coils than the 15-rounder. And this had way more coils, or maybe it was like 1 and 3, but a lot longer. So I don't know if that's just the CEO that was in the military as an officer, Chris, if he just wants like long-term Glock-like reliability. So you put extra good strong springs. You could still load them though. So I don't know how that works out. Or maybe on the S, maybe they're different than the C, even though I doubt it because of slide velocity having the shorter slide. But I'm betting, and we'll do a follow-up. I'll mention it later. Range review, watch the range view, all that. I haven't even done the unboxing yet. Will they run? I'm gonna say, yeah, the Arex might run and maybe is reliable enough for the backup mag, not the carry mag. Always use a ROST Martin mag for your carry mag, but I like to maybe throw, I probably won't throw this boy, but something like this in my center console as the reload. Yeah, it's probably fine being the Arex mag. Even a CZ, or that's the CZ mag, that's probably going to be fine too. I just want to carry it, but now that I saw that they got their own 15 plus 2 17 rounder that looks awesome, a different base plate for only $25.50, I would pick up a bunch of those. So this seems phenomenal. The Ergos, the extra texture that this has, the mag release, the ledge. I like the Deltas a lot, but comparing them, the slide takedown, this is recessed. That's amazing. It's recessed because it actually bugs my thumb comparing it to the Deltas. So there you guys go. I probably will do a video now before I go to sleep on holster compatibility. They sell their own holster, high quality one, outside waistband on their website. There's probably a few others I think already. I think they mentioned like there's 3 others already, prepping about ready to go on this. But I found it looks like probably 15 holsters without even getting all of them out that this fits pretty good in if I was not lazy right now and I adjusted the retention a little bit. So if you want holster compatibility, probably fits in some stuff you got. Obviously, ROST Martin is not going to recommend that. And legally, I'm not either. But please, thumbs up, share, subscribe, get down there in the comments. And, I just know soon we're going to be seeing some of these out there instead of blocks, which, I don't know, metal awesome sights, V-notch. And you watch the unboxing. There's a whole lot of reasons this is awesome.